Hello and welcome to the Firestone Firehog finale. Now we're going on to round number 3. Little gambler moto action, but again, we're evening it out a little bit with flipping the starts. So your RNG start in Moto 3 gets flipped for Moto 4, not the usual finish invert the start. So it should even out a little bit, should make it a little more fair. But still spicing it up with the RNG, because it's still RNG starting spots. But, you know, if somebody gets to start second in the third moto, they'll start, second last in the other one. So, should hopefully even things out, make things interesting. But that being said, with how cheesy this track is and the nature of this type of track, I'm not sure the starting spot makes a big difference anyways. So, it was a cool way to do it. But anyways, we're going to have Opix and Roman leading this one down, then Detail, Camby, Turkey, Soul, Luke, Slaunch, and fuck you, Roman! Ah! Fireball in the back of the pack. Going green this time by its 45 laps again. Green flag. But again, championship stakes on the line for Slaunch, Luke, and Detail, and so far, I would say, Detail and Slaunch rebounded a little bit in that second moto, but not the greatest start to the night for any of them, really. Pretty evenly mediocre start, I would say, for all three of them, so it's really hard to tell how that's going at this moment in the night, but still 2 motos left to go, 2 motos to try to get some good results for them. Try to get some good points on the board. That being said, that first moto was a mulligan for all 3 of them. I think that second moto for Slaunch and Detail was definitely not, so they're actually getting some points off of that one. Oh, Camby into the outside contact as well. Gonna be a first caution here for us in Moto 3. But yeah, I would say first moto, to update everyone on the championship situation, first moto is probably a mulligan for all 3 of them. And then the second one, be probably a mulligan for Luke, but not for Slaunch and Detail, so they'll actually get some points on that. So aside from not counting the mulligan points, Detail gains 1 point on Slaunch so far in the night. We'll have to see how that goes, because again, Slaunch had a 3-point advantage going in, but we're going green for this restart. There we go. Detail leading him down. Opix still up there. Fireball working his way from the back of the pack really quickly. He's up there for the lead battle already. 4 wide. Now 3 wide for the lead. Inside dives coming out. It's Detail on the high side, Roman in the middle, and Luke on the inside. Soul finds his way to the lead early on in these motos. A spin cheese for Slaunch again in the back. Unfortunate there. Yeah, Soul just keeps finding his way to the lead early on in these motos. If it was like a heat race, I feel like if it was heat races, I feel like he'd be dominating on the night so far. Ah, cheese for Turkey in the back. No dismount though, but I think he did get hit, so probably should be a caution there. Yeah, well, Soul cheese into contact. We got to have a caution out of one of these, right? One of these has to be a caution.
Lap complete.
But the run of the line, it looks like Roman. Looks like Roman should be leading him down. So Roman going to be leading him down again. Roman's hasn't had the results so far, but he has been leading and up front for a good portion of the races so far too. But again, just not getting those results he's looking for so far. Green flag.
Lap complete.
And oh wow, was that Slaunch already? I think Slaunch conked in the back. We'll see if that ends up being a caution right away. Not sure if that was single or not. It didn't look like he dismounted, but maybe he got put into it. So we'll see how that one ends up. Wow, look at that move to the middle. I think that was Detail there trying to squeeze it down the middle of that 5 wide. Camby somehow, some way, working his way back to the lead again. But the 4 wide cheese fest of battling continues. The lag. Oh no! Oh! And there's the dismount. Camby mounting a rock again. I don't know how he keeps doing it. Ended up flying on top of a rock again. But yeah, definitely a big dismount on that. Wow, that was incredible. But yeah, definitely a big dismount on that. That'll be another caution, surely. So we line him back up. And we going green again. Detail and Roman. Leading him down. Green flag. Oh, the outside with a big lag on the start that time. Outside way behind on that restart. Probably cost quite a few people. 4-way battle for the lead. 4 away behind them. Well, really 5. With Camby working his way, Luke gets, I think, spins out in the inside rumble or something. Somehow recovers still in the lead battle, though. I don't know how, but somehow recovers still in the lead battle. Look at this. 2 separate packs duking it out. On track right now. Massive slide. All 4 of those drivers going to get in front of Turkey. Turkey trying to hold his line around the outside. Hang on. Look at that 3-wide train. Oh, no. And he saves it. Slaunch saves it. With the cheese flip. Wow, okay. Keeps it going.
Lap complete.
But yeah, if we get some Hog Tona cheese on this game, definitely seems like the lag flips happen a little more often than I remember them happening. When we did the Daytona race and Reach, I feel like they didn't happen as much as I remembered them. Can't get on the outside. There could be a caution there. But yeah, when we did that Reach race, I feel like that it just wasn't the same. Like, I feel like those lag flips, those random lag flips happened a lot more back in the day in that type of racing. But it seems like here on H2A with the Hogs, it seems like, at least on this track, seems like it happens kind of like what I remember from Reach with the Reach drafting, actually. It looks like it happens more on that frequency. Happens quite a bit, so... I mean, we've already seen how many lag flips of drivers like getting in that draft action, so already more than that Daytona race, I feel like. And again, that in Reach at least, that used to happen a lot back in the day. I feel like it was a little bit different on MCC. But for these H2A Hogs, seems to happen quite a bit here too. And here we go, going green again. Getting close to halfway through the Moto. And we got to remember, it is 45 laps again. Luke and Slaunch, really nice run on the inside out of 1 and 2. They're going all the way to the front. Roman going low. Luke will lead that lap. Roman second. Soul and Detail to the inside. Could be a 4-way battle for the lead. Oh my goodness, look at this. 3-wide battle for the lead. And basically everybody in that backpack going for 4th. Oh, look at that crossover right there. Out of Luke to the inside. Soul in the middle. Soul and Roman. Again, we've been talking about them duking it out for the lead so often early on in these races. Soul was able to make it happen at the end of last Moto. But Roman not able to find the results so far. We'll see if he can hook it up for this Moto 3. Oh, a Conquest Soul on the wall. That could be a caution there. Right now, it's Luke and Roman battling for the lead. Roman with the send to the line. If it's a caution, that was really close between them. 3 wide in the middle there. The way that Turkey was battling, I want to say that probably was called a caution with the way that he was running. And it is. Okay. So a little over halfway. Oh, I forgot to mention Real Deal dipping out. Unfortunately, had to dip out for these last 2. But at least he was able to show up for the first 2 and get some hog experience under his belt. So that was good. And Roman and Luke to the line. Green flag. Some drivers in the back electing to go for that outside momentum. Wow, look at that run for them in the outside in the back row. Where are they going to go? Look at this lag flip cheese. Slaunch with the dismount. That'll be a caution. That was like a 6 or 7 way battle for the lead. And yeah, that just was not going to end well with the lag cheese. That just wasn't going to work. But a quick caution on that one. Getting closer to the end of this race, but still a ways to go. Lining him back up now with all that cheese and commotion. It's Soul and Fireball leading him down. That was a pretty nice even restart there. Green flag. Look at Detail with that run to the inside. Massive run. Going to the lead. Slaunch with a big dive in the back too. Soul trying to protect that inside from Luke there. Luke with the big dive to the inside. And Luke kind of getting a run there. Kind of making that inside work. so far, but we'll see if able to do it again in 3 and 4. Those guys sliding up the track, I was going to say, probably going to have to slide up himself now. Oh, Soul trying to fit. So far, not getting hit with the rock cheese. He is making it. Look at that run for Soul there on the inside. Detail going down the middle with the big crossover. Not exactly where he wanted to end up, but everybody's bogging, so it might work out anyways. Oh, and Roman just got rode all the way into the rock. Could be a caution there. Unfortunate for him on that one. And somehow Slaunch has worked his way up to the front again. Him and Detail were battling there, and I think it, well, Camby got cheesed at the end there, but yeah, it was a caution. Okay. So throughout all that, somehow Slaunch was able to work his way back to the front. Can he hold on to it this time? It's Slaunch in Detail. Your 2 champ favorites now 1-2 in this late race restart. Still a ways to go, but I'd still call it a late race restart. Luke and Roman were battling for the lead. They're all the way in the back. Green flag.
Lap complete.
Soul with the great restart. Going for it early. 3 wide for the lead. Tight, almost a 4 wide behind them. That's a big move on the inside there from Luke. Now starting to get involved in these lead battles in Moto 3. 4 wide. Down at the end of that lap. Roman, massive send there. Oh, the lag cheese to the outside. Slaunch saves it again. Gets hit with the lag flip again, but keeps it going again. But that does kind of hurt him in Detail a lot. They go back a lot. They lose plenty of momentum right there. That helps Soul and Luke a ton. And if they can get away from that dive move, they do. Soul and Luke have a big opportunity here. If they work together a bit, they can get away from these battles. And if there's not another caution, they can maybe get away with this race. Now, that being said, I wouldn't bet on there not being another caution, but look at this. Turkey and Fireball have found a draft cheese, and they found plenty of time with that. Then they make it happen and then send Luke into the rock for the 8th time of the night. But not a caution on that one. It doesn't appear. Wasn't enough to warrant a caution, but now it's a 3-way battle. Turkey, Soul, and Fireball for the lead. And Luke lurking behind. Detailed there in the middle.
Lap complete.
Where is Slaunch in all this? It looks like Detail and Slaunch are battling there in the mid-pack. 3-way battle still. Fireball, Soul, and Turkey just duking it out over here. Gotta be careful. Wow, Soul and Fireball hit a massive draft cheese, and that is giving them massive gains, but Fireball spins it. He has to regain. And he does, to still be in that podium battle. Fireball with the massive send. He steals the momentum off Turkey. Gets in front of Luke. Slaunch in Detail. Potentially the championship battle behind us as well. And look at who's that's played spoiler in it. That's Roman with the massive send to the inside. And he steals the momentum off Detail. And he clears Slaunch. And he block passes Detail afterwards. Roman not giving a fialk at the end of this race. Making moves. Going for his own points battle as well. He's got Fireball. It's a long shot, but he's got Fireball creeping behind him in the points. Roman trying to hold on to his 4th place there. Getting close to the end here. 5 to go. That time by. Fireball has made moves. How is he doing this? He's now in the lead. We just saw him stealing momentum for 2nd and 3rd. Now he's all the way up to the lead. And Soul goes a bit wide. Maybe going for a crossover here. Turkey. And Luke's lost a little bit of ground. We'll see if he can make it back up. Turkey and Luke are definitely going to have to make up some ground here if they want a chance to make it happen on Soul and Fireball. It also kind of depends how much Soul and Fireball want to battle and how hard they want to battle for this. But I'd say Luke's a bit more of a long shot at this point, but Turkey definitely not out of it in 3rd. Roman, Detail, and Slaunch still aggressively battling there too. That's super important with the points on the line there for the championship. But for the race, it's 2 laps to go this time by. Fireball leaned him down. Can he take his first Moto win of the season? Soul took his last race. Can he put another one on there? Soul's been looking very strong in this night so far. And we're going to be coming to the white flag this time by. Oh, hold on to it, Soul. Keep it in. He does. White flag one more time around. It looks like no caution. We're going to the end here. I didn't think it happened, but it's going to. One more time around. How do they play this last corner? Turkey goes for the send. Luke goes for the send. Look at Turkey go. All the way to the inside. All the way to it. Soul gets to the wall. Turkey gets it at the line. Unbelievable. I'm going to pause it there. Because I don't want the spit cheese on the new monitor already. Hold on. Gotta make sure we're good. But what a crazy finish there. Turkey putting the full in full send. Well, the full and the send in full send. I mean, he he made both happen there. That was definitely full commitment from Turkey. All right, we good? All right, we're good. Okay, so sorry, I just want to make sure, literally just got this like 2 days ago. I didn't want to absolutely freaking full cheese the screen already, but we'll take a look at a replay here. That was incredible. So hopefully we don't get conked too hard. Okay, good. So we go into it, and we'll break it down, but we're going into the white flag lap. We're already in it here. We're in turn 1 and 2, and we'll take a look in a second there what happened. That looks like a pretty crazy battle there too. But we'll take a look at the lead battle first. So Turkey obviously creeping up, and they're battling super hard, and I think Luke was low-key gained a little bit on Turkey, but not enough. And Luke and Turkey are obviously going to go for the full send to the inside. They both commit to it. Interestingly, Fireball and Soul, I thought they would go inside to protect. They don't. They stayed high. That really surprised me in this situation. They stayed high, and that opened up the door for this move. And Turkey, what a beautiful last lap. We're going to go back. We got to watch it again. What a crazy, beautiful move from Turkey here. Just the perfect arc, perfect time to send it into the corner. And he goes all the way, and he just fully committed, and he clears Fireball. And unfortunately, Soul runs out of space there. That sucks. And Luke's going to take that podium spot off that. But Turkey just had enough, and he holds on to it. A photo finish for the win. This is a more legit photo finish for the win, but a photo finish for the win on the night to add on to our crazy photo finish for second last race. And Turkey will come out on top in that one. And he did it. He pulled it off. He always finds one, and it was in crazy fashion, but he managed to do it again. Takes his 1 moto win on the season there. Fireball second. Luke will get around Soul there, so he will take third. On the bright side for Soul, they were so cleared that he's still going to easily hold on for fourth. What the hell's going on back here? Photo finish. And it goes Detail Roman Slaunch. Let me make sure that's correct in the results, because I haven't looked at this finish yet. Detail Roman Slaunch it was. But yeah, that was for 5th, 6th, 7th. Detail Roman Slaunch. What a finish there. We'll have to see how that worked out. And then behind them, it'll be Opix and Camby rounding it out. Let's take a look at how their battle went on the last lap, because we analyzed this battle. Let's take a look at how this one went. So we had, to start it off, we had Slaunch inside, Detail middle, Roman outside, going into the white flag. Roman goes for a bit of a middle line here. I think he just kind of wasn't committed, just wasn't really sure at this point what he wanted to do. And I think right here, he's like, okay, yep, we're making this work. We're going to the inside. So he sends it to the inside there. Slaunch goes up. So now it's Slaunch in the middle, Detail on the outside, Roman on the inside. So Detail's probably going to be going high as possible to set up a massive crossover here. Roman's already sliding up to try to block it. Detail, there you go. He goes for it. You could tell, I think Slaunch trying to go low to protect it. And Roman now very late going low to protect it. And it's a crazy photo finish between Detail and Roman, but Detail was able to just get the crossover good enough. Roman will finish ahead of Slaunch, though, so he was able to make that happen. So, and that's big. Detail 2 positions ahead with that. So that's massive. That could be huge in that championship battle there. What a crazy finish. Man, every moto's been nuts. I think Moto 2 got to be the craziest on the night. But yeah, so far, every moto's been insane in its own way. But in the end, in this one, it was Turkey with a literal World of Outlaw last lap pass, massive inside send, block pass move. Love to see it. So shout out to Turkey on the win there. Fireball will have to settle for second in that one. Luke taking third. GG's going on to Moto 4.